Welcome to Caching Waves. Wanted to give you guys an update on Rune. I've been in this trade since the 8th or 9th of September, I believe. Just wanted to show you on the daily the nice setup here. We had a 5-wave impulse up as an A or a 1-wave. We then had a WXY complex correction down to the 786 level of this impulse, pretty much to the tick as you can see there. And we channeled perfectly off the bottom of the channel as well. At which point we have a 3-wave move up working on our 5th wave as either a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an impulse or as a ABC. That's what I'm targeting here, up to the 50 or the 618 of this down move. The nice thing, if this fills out, which is the most probable at the moment, get 5 waves up, is after 5 waves, we always expect either another 5-wave move up or a third of the third, because 5 waves only start 2 patterns, and that is either a zigzag or a impulse. No other patterns start with 5 waves. So it's a pretty high probability trade if we get 5 waves that we can expect at least a 1-to-1 move of the first wave as an ABC or a impulse to begin. So really excited for this trade setup once we fill out 5 waves here. So showing my entry here. So this is on Binance because of the volume's the highest there, but currently have a 1, 2, 3, 4th wave either complete or finishing. Looking for our 5th wave. One little concern is this our 4th wave here, and we already finished 5 waves? If that's the case, we'd expect to pivot here soon and come down as a flat pattern. But the length of this wave 4 is so much shorter than this wave 2. Even though the pivots hit that level, I think we have another 5th wave up, at least to the 2.618 at $2.30, or a double top here for the 5th wave. And I gave a couple options last video. One of them was this is a triangle. I thought it could be to the upside or the downside. This could have been an A, B, C, D, E, where we got an A, B, C, and we collapse down, at which point this 5-wave impulse would become invalid once we overlapped with the 4th wave. So that's where the move could have fallen apart. Potentially what's happening, I think, which is the most probable now, is this was a triangle to the upside where you have an A, B, C, D, E, and we're coming up. But it's very hard to tell at the moment. I'm just tracking it for that purpose and considering this potentially as the beginning of the 5th wave right from this pivot. So I'm going to move this 4th wave over here just to keep that in mind. Again, a lot of patterns can fill out here, so need to leave everything up as an alternate. But currently this triangle is valid, and the reaction we got is what you would expect off a triangle, so looks pretty good. And as of right now, if this was a 1-2, the beginning of a larger pattern where this can turn into a larger triangle in itself. Again, check my older videos if you want to see all this in depth. But this could be an A 3-wave, and this could be a 3-wave, A, B, C, where we got a WXY there. This could be an A, B, C, D, E, and then we go for our 5th, or the triangle's in and we're making 5 waves here. Very difficult to know at the moment. But one thing I did do, if you decided to take the trade, I am in the trade, is my entry, I'm on a different exchange. My entry was 153.8, so right between the 382 and the 50 on Binance. But again, my entries are usually a 382, 50, or 618. I take a third, a third, a third, so slightly different prices on mine. And I move my stop up to 155. So this is a completely free trade at the moment. Again, hard to know if this is a WXY or the beginning of a 5th wave. If this was a triangle, our wave 1 is going to have to move up to here. If the bottom of the triangle finished here, and we'd be looking for a wave 2 soon, not yet. And then we'd look for a impulse to complete higher for the 5th wave, if the triangle is all of the 4th wave. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when this ends, again, we'd pull the pivots, look for the 3, 250, and 618, pull all that from the new wave and look for our entry there, stop at that low in the triangle. But currently going to target this just as an ABC. Again, they should end at some similar areas, the 1 or the C wave. So I'm gonna look for that. Put in this as potentially our triangle, just so I have that. And if this is the ABC, I would expect to make a triangle here again, just to keep everything in mind. I don't want to overcomplicate things, but we should hold above this level pretty nicely. That's why I put my stop to just slight profit minus fees. The question is this a WXY right here for our B wave of a triangle, where we get an ABC here complete? Or is our triangle in here for our 4th wave, and we're expecting this to be a 1, 2, and launch up to make 5 more waves, perhaps up to the 2.618 of the larger 5-wave move, or even further. So a lot of things in play here. I don't see any divergence yet whatsoever, so expect a little bit higher here, potentially a 1, 2. Could be the 3rd. Again, there's like no divergence. This is a really strong move, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to this. I'm not worried about my trade whatsoever. It's completely in the green, and this is a free trade at the moment. But the question is, do we get that triangle, or is this the beginning of a 1, 2? We're already passing through the 1.618 of this wave as an extension. You can see that in green there, it's dotted, so perhaps we come much further to the 2.6118 and make some sort of flat pattern and then go, and the 4th is over here. But at the moment, too many options available, but I am long, and I do have my stop at a completely free trade, and I'll be updating this all weekend if you're in it, so not to worry. I will let you know what I'm doing, but it looks very strong at the moment. So right now, leaning that this triangle is in, and we're starting a 1, 2 to get our 5th. But even still, I'd still just leave my trade and probably do add-ons as new trades. Okay guys, that's the update on Rune. Congratulations if you're in it, and I'm moving my stop to slight profit at the moment. And I'll update a few times this weekend on Rune. Thanks for watching.